So the Joker's just laughing his head off, and I'm like, pow! Shot him right in the butt. Jason, you know I frown upon the use of guns. Well, I mean, technically you frown upon killing. I just shoot people in, like, the knees, elbows, butthole. You know, I'm not killing anybody, I'm just maiming them. What up, poozers? It's your main man, Lobo's here. What do you want, Lobo? We don't have time for your games. Want me to shoot him in the butthole? Because I will. Why are you so uptight, Bats? I heard your mama wore a mask and she wasn't even a superhero. What's up? How's the Legion of Comic Collectors doing today? Well, today I'm doing another tag video. This time I was tagged by icollectalot. That's my buddy Connor. We do the show, The Dollar Bin Trolls, together on the Comic Food 2814 channel. And he's a super cool dude, and he did this video. He tagged me in it. I will have links to icollectalot in my description. Definitely go check him out. And I believe this tag was started by Alex the Comic Hoarder. And it's basically your top 10 favorite first appearances. And that's a tough one for me. I mean, I have a lot of first appearances. I'm not necessarily a key collector. I'm a full run collector. And you have to get keys to get full runs. So I took a little bit to think about it. And I think I have a solid 10. So these aren't necessarily my most expensive books. I know there's a few that I know of the value that I left out that would be more expensive than some of these. But let's jump in. So at 10, this is Green Lantern 25. Super underrated book in my opinion. This has a ton of first appearances. First appearance of Scar, the Evil Guardian. First appearance of Atrocious in the Red Lantern Corps. First appearance of the Larfleeze in the Orange Lantern Corps. Cameos of the Indigo Corps. There's a Predator, I believe, hidden in the background. And a bunch of other stuff. That's not even all the first appearances in this. So a super cool book, and I do have the second print B cover as well. So sticking with Green Lantern, one of my favorite characters, and my favorite Green Lantern, Kyle Rayner. This was one I tracked down just to get the DC logo variant, and I wanted graded. And this is a CGC 9.6. Super cool, super happy to have that. You know, because Kyle's first appearance isn't necessarily rare, but to get a DC logo variant makes it a little rare. Another one I got, this is Batman 357. This is the first appearance of Jason Todd. This is a, what is this? CBCS 8.0. So that's sort of the big thing I'm going after this year is Jason Todd. Have most of the stuff, almost done with it. But this was a super big get last year to get his first appearance. Another big thing last year, one of my favorite characters, I was collecting Teen Titans. And I already had a low grade raw of this. And I always liked Deathstroke. When he showed up, it was always an interesting story, but really fell in love with the character, collecting the Teen Titans. And this, of course, is Teen Titans 2, his first appearance. And this is a PGX 7.5. Just wanted a little bit better copy, and at the time this PGX was, I believe, a couple $100 cheaper than, you know, other companies at the same grade, just to get a better grade of his first appearance. And speaking of Teen Titans, that was a big goal last year, collecting all of the books from New Teen Titans 1 forward. And the year before, I had managed to get a DC Comics Presents 26, right? Yep, 26. And this, of course, has an insert, which is the first appearance of the new Teen Titans, as well as, I believe, Cyborg, Starfire, and Raven, all of their first appearances. So super happy to have that. And then I'm not one necessarily, like I said, to go out of my way looking for keys. But probably the first time I ever did that, went out of my way looking for just some characters I liked. I went and tracked this down. This is the Spectre Issue 54. So a character I really, really love is Mr. Terrific, which would be, I believe, the second one, the newer one, Michael Holt. Love that character in the Justice Society. So track down his first appearance, which is in this issue. And another character sort of the same, and even sort of in the Deathstroke vein. I love when she shows up. Love the character, although you don't get a lot of solo stories or anything of her. But Lady Shiva, who's pretty much the best hand-to-hand fighter in the DC universe. Love the interaction she had with Cassandra Cain and Batman, Deathstroke, people like that. So her first appearance is here in Richard Dragon, Kung Fu Fighter issue 5. And this was a book, basically it's in here, because I was having trouble picking out 10. And it wasn't a book I got for myself. This was a book my grandma got off the shelves new, and it sat in a box for me till after her passing. So it's been put in a bag and a board right away, never been touched. And that's the Batman Adventures 12, first appearance of Harley Quinn. And sticking on that same trend of the same Diniverse, another big book for me last year was Batman Beyond #1, first appearance of Terry McGinnis. I had always bought Batman Beyond just in 50-cent bins. Never thought too much about it, and I think around the end of 2019, beginning of 2020, I watched the show for the first time. Fell in love with it, read the comics. It makes sense because I love the Diniverse. So that was another big goal last year, collecting all of the Batman Beyond books. And this, of course, is the Grail for any Batman Beyond collector. And last up, number 10, another favorite character of mine. We got All-Star Comics 58, the first appearance of Power Girl. So there you have it. That would be my top 10 favorite first appearances. Thank you, Connor, for the tag. Like I said, I will link icollectalot in the description below, so definitely go check out his channel. And as always, guys, you know I appreciate you watching. Would love to hear from you in the comments. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you next time.